And this week, I peer pressured Kyle into getting as drunk as I've seen him in years. Are you awake? I'm for sure not drunk enough. Kyle's overly drunk. This guy's like not even awake anymore.
I'm awake. I lost my ball.
Kyle's like barely conscious. Don't wait. Whoa.
Holy shit.
This guy almost poured his vodka in the left. What are you doing? Please, mother of God, don't spill that in here.
You want to smoke marijuana? I'll smoke marijuana. I'll do it.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back.
Could be a crackhead that got hold to the wrong stuff.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that. We're back.
Episode 4, Kyle, can you believe it?
I can't believe it. Time's moving.
I'm pretty intoxicated right now. How are you feeling?
I'm pretty drunk, man.
I'm proud of you right now for being drunk.
Thank you.
I just want to say that. It's tough to convince you to get drunk, and I try a lot. And
But you did it.
you don't pull through a lot
You
because you don't
succeeded
like drinking.
today.
Dude, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so happy. And before we even get started, before we dive into this at all, before I say anything further, I got to say first and foremost, thank you all for showing love on the new Crackheads channel. Thank you all for hitting the sub button, hitting the like button, dropping a comment, doing everything you can to boost our engagement. And, I mean, Kyle, now that we're 4 episodes in, do you have anything to say to the people?
Well, I hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you guys for supporting us on the first episode. Went great. So check back every week. We're doing this.
I love that. You know, I'm too drunk to form that coherent of a thought, but I'm really glad that you were able to. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, welcome back to Crackheads, episode number 4. You know the drill by now. And I'm just going to cut right to the chase, okay? I'm violently intoxicated. Kyle is as well, and we're trying to improve our intoxication level. So before we go any further into this episode, before we do anything, before we give you even a lick of what we're planning to do today, we're going to make ourselves a nice cocktail, a legendary cocktail from a legendary musician.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say
very
so?
famous guy.
How else would you describe this individual?
He likes baby oil.
He's a groper.
He's a groper.
He's a groper.
Yeah.
And today we're going to make ourselves the OG Diddy. Before we go any further into this, listen, before Diddy went to prison or jail or wherever he ended up for touching a bunch of people that were oiled up, maybe consensually or inconsensually.
Right.
You know, I wasn't
Who
there.
knows?
He posted a tutorial on the official P. Diddy YouTube channel. And it only has 38,000 views and 70 comments, which is criminal, don't you think? Look at that number.
That is criminal.
70 comments. That's unbelievable. So before we go any further into this, I'm not drunk enough, clearly. I don't think you're drunk enough. Let's learn from the master himself how to create an OG Diddy.
All right.
The best, allegedly the best drink available. Wow. It starts off almost like a Steamboat Willie cartoon.
Yeah.
You know?
Listen to that
This is
music.
my new drink, an OG Diddy.
New.
An
Oh,
OG
wait, we have Diddy glasses, don't we? We should probably equip them, right? I feel like I've never seen Diddy without the glasses.
Right up here.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's go ahead and... I can't see anything, dude. Can you see?
I can see as much as I could without these.
I can... Okay.
Which is not very well.
I see P. Diddy on my television. All right, let's
these
keep
over.
it pushing. Let's see. P. Twitty, episode 45, How to Make an OG Diddy.
Diddy. Here's the recipe. You take 1.5 ounces of Ciroc vodka.
Hold on.
Only
Hold up. 1.5 ounces of Ciroc vodka.
Would you look
Kyle.
at that? We have
The
that.
default Ciroc flavor. I can't even see if I'm looking at the camera. Everything blends in. So let's go ahead. Be my guest, dude. 1.5 ounces of Ciroc vodka. Grab your shaker cup, dude.
Mix that up.
Here we are. Well, I think, honestly, should we put the ice in first?
That might be smart. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Did Diddy do that? Look, I see ice in that cup.
I can't see anything.
Hold on. There's ice in that cup, dude. There's ice in that cup. I can see
There
it.
is ice in that cup.
There's ice in that cup. Okay.
He's got a lot of Ciroc. Wow.
All right, Kyle. 6 pieces of ice is my net worth at the moment. So I'm
All
going to
right,
put
so we're gonna
3 in
split
and
that?
pass it your way.
Nice.
And here's the third, and then here you go, buddy.
Thank you.
Enjoy. There might even be a fourth in there, but like, don't quote me on that.
I did order an ice tray, so that'll be here soon.
I'm proud of you. That's really good. It's really good. We're just in Kyle's living room right now, so that's really. There we go. All right, pour yourself an ounce and a half of Ciroc. Show them what that looks like.
Don't mind if I do.
The OG Diddy. I mean, by the end of this drink, I'm gonna imagine I'm feeling pretty loose. Oh, don't pour it out now. Maybe even loose enough to attend a Diddy party. Thank you. Here we go. Okay. 2 ounces. There's only a marker for 2. Anything below that, it views you as a coward. Okay. I would say that's an ounce and a half, considering that's the 2 ounce marker right there.
Oh, what's the next ingredient?
Well, I mean,
follow
dog,
along.
I'm not Diddy. I don't know.
Make
That's
it with
Diddy.
rock vodka. Other vodkas don't work.
True.
Other vodkas don't work.
Other vodkas do not work
it's
for this
lucky
recipe.
that we have
you
the right
take-
one.
Yes.
1.5 ounces of lemonade.
Lemonade.
We
Okay.
need lemonade.
Kyle, I brought some really good lemonade today.
Excellent news.
I got my hands, don't squeeze it too hard because the cap's off, on some Kroger country-styled lemonade.
Wow.
Diddy-style lemonade.
Kroger.
per
That's
se.
good. That's good.
I'm going to go ahead and pour some of this.
Wow.
A little more. Here you go. Now, the amount of lemonade is equal to the amount of
Right.
vodka
Equal parts
Ounce
lemonade,
and a
equal
half.
parts vodka.
of each
It's
liquid.
kind of hard to hold like this.
Show them how it's done, Kyle. Hold
Like
that cup
that.
up.
Half lemonade, half vodka.
Compare. Dude, that's pretty fucking even.
About right.
That's pretty money if you ask me. All right. Okay, good shit. So now we've got our lemonade added. Let's see what else Diddy wants.
Pour like so. Then you take 1.5 ounces of Welch's grape juice.
Wow.
Pour it. Welch's
Beautiful.
grape juice.
Welch's-
Only OGs know about Welch's grape juice. That's why
Only
it's called a
OGs know
No,
about
that's
Welch's
true.
grape juice, Kyle.
That's true. Only OGs.
And thank God we are OGs.
Yeah.
So here we are. We have
Fortunate.
Welch's grape juice. And you want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead. Get
No,
in
no
there.
problem. Let me go ahead and start. Did you say 1.5 ounces?
Yep, he did. Equal parts lemonade, vodka, grape juice.
Here we go.
And there you have
And
an
then
OG Diddy.
here you are, Kyle.
Thank you, sir.
Welch's grape juice. Please don't spill that on my suit. This is my net worth at the
I'm
moment.
good. I'm good.
And it's purple, so
until
that's going to stay in it.
Just turns purple, right? There we
Yeah,
go.
well, that's awfully purple to me. Whoa, wait, but you have more grape juice than me.
Put some more in.
No.
You gotta have
Diddy
2 ounces,
wouldn't want
bruh.
it watered down.
No.
Listen, the entire purpose of this drink is to get you so drunk that Diddy can do as he pleases.
Yes.
You know? That's not like... But hold on, we're not even done. You're screwing the lid on. Look at Diddy. He's not even done.
He's not done.
OG Diddy. Okay? Then you shake it like so.
Oh, shit.
Shake it like so.
Oh, shit. One-handed shake. He's actually shaking it with his right hand. So hold on. Oh!
Oh, I just flipped my lid off.
I just got Diddy, OG Diddy all over my leg. OG Diddy juice is all over my leg right now. I'm going to keep shaking it, though. Was that your juice that just got over?
No. Nope.
Are you sure?
Couldn't have been. Has to be you.
There's juice all over me, and I don't know who it came from. Was it me?
Has to be you.
I think it was you,
Couldn't
dude.
have been. Couldn't have been.
Is he gaslighting me? I feel like
No.
he's fucking gaslighting me.
No.
Like, he for sure just got OG Diddy juice all over me, dude. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Mine's sealed.
Well, dude, all right. No. Can I pick yours
Airtight,
up? Let me
yeah.
pick yours up. I'm not trying to interfere with evidence. That's a federal offense. But look, bro, we're almost even now.
Yeah.
You poured a disgusting amount of Diddy juice in there.
I was eyeballing, and I'm a little bit drunk already, so, you know.
Give me a little fist bump. There we go. What did happen earlier?
I took a couple too many shots, and I had to take a nap for about an hour and a half in the middle of filming.
Yeah, we're like 6 hours into our day, and we've
Yeah.
shot as much content have you seen.
It was
as
supposed
you've
to be
seen,
a quick day. It's not a quick day.
because Kyle
long
got
day.
too drunk before
Yeah.
we started. Let's continue, though. We're not done. There's Diddy juice on my leg and in the carpet, and fuck it, dude. Take it home. There we go.
Then you pour like so.
Like so.
Now you don't have to have
Oh,
your
we
own-
don't have separate cups, though.
This is fine.
What? Kyle, do you think that guy had to attend the Diddy parties to achieve that bartender position? You had, he had to put on his glasses to analyze. He had to really.
I think it's very possible.
Look.
I think it's very possible.
All right. Yeah. Let's get some cups.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. That was excellent. Thank you.
It's a cup for you, dude. All right. So we've got our cups now. And wait, hold on. But don't pour it yet. We need to see how he poured it. We need to see
Like
how he poured
so.
Then you pour like so.
Like so.
what is
that's
like
the
so?
importance.
So the
You
cup
gotta
is
do
on the
like
table,
so.
and he's got it with his left hand, Kyle. So don't use your right hand because that's not the right hand for Diddy. So left hand, cups on the table.
Pour.
Oh!
Like so. It's almost like a wine. Ooh.
I spilled some on my table.
You did.
Yeah, there's juice on my table. Can I have
Yeah,
a
can
paper
we get a
towel?
paper towel
Anyone
here?
who's back there, if you don't mind. I have juice on my keyboard as well, which is just bad news for the red dude. It's like I'm getting shot. It's like I get shot in the face, dude. Like it comes at me sooner than I can process it.
Yeah.
You know. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, let's take a quick moment to talk about our good friends and our great sponsor for today, Five. And in particular, the free watermelon gummies that they're offering to every single one of you guys watching this episode right now. Now, all you have to do, this is super easy to do. Even me, my intoxicated self, can pull this off. You just got to scroll down below, check out the link below, and enter your information, all the information that Five requests. And in exchange, you will get a free jar of watermelon gummies containing 10 milligrams per gummy of green goodness. There's 20 gummies in the jar. You could probably do the math. And if you can't do the math, well, you're probably as stupid as me right now. I'm pretty intoxicated. I want to give a quick shout out to our friends at Five once again. Thanks to them for supporting the show. And if you guys don't decide to get the watermelon gummies, you're stupid and you're missing out because these things are fire and they're free. So check out Five below. Shout out to Five for supporting the show. The watermelon gummies, listen, a whole gummy full of watermelon goodness and green goodness. How could you say no? Let's get back to the show. All right. Kyle, we have an OG Diddy in front of us. Dude, I'm honestly going to use my suit to wipe up the rest of this.
Smells good.
What do you mean? Yeah, why would I not use my suit, dude? This was a thrifted suit, and we're going to use it. So,
Well-
Kyle, cheers.
Was that one? I don't think so.
You're asking too many questions. Just take a just cheers. Shout out to Diddy.
Shout out Diddy. That's pretty good.
That's a good fucking drink,
Mm-hmm.
ladies and gentlemen. What would you rate it out of 10? 10 being the greatest.
That's like at least a 7, probably. Yeah.
And that's coming from a guy who doesn't drink alcohol.
A non-alcoholic.
You're a
for me,
non-alcoholic.
you know?
As an alcoholic, by conventional standards, by personal standards, I think I'm just a normal guy.
Okay.
But by conventional standards, some may call me an alcoholic. This is at least an 8. It makes me wonder, do gropers have good taste in drinks? Should we
Could
go
be.
to a sex party?
Ooh, that'd make a good episode.
Damn. We just getting an orgy?
Mm-hmm.
That would be crazy, Kyle. That'd be crazy. You know what I think we're due for now that we're sufficiently drunk?
Huh.
I don't know about you, but I've been kind of pondering recently.
You got some conspiracy
Especially when I get
theories?
high, I turn into Dale Gribble.
Oh, what do you got for
And I
me?
start conspiring.
What do you got for me today?
Do you want me to go first? I think
Yeah.
we should actually play a game to decide who goes first.
All right. What kind of? Oh, like a reflex game?
Reaction time. I think we should test who's more intoxicated by taking a reaction time test right now.
Let's do it.
Let's go ahead and do it. So there's this website that I found on the internet, and it says reaction time test when you Google it. But if I'm being honest, this is effectively just an intoxication test. Now, the way this works is once you click on your mouse, this box will turn red.
Right.
The moment it turns green, you have to click again, and it will gauge how long it takes you to react to that, the color change. Do you want to step up to the plate and go first?
No, you go first, brother. Show me how it's done.
Fucking damn it.
Show me how it's done.
Are you serious?
If you want me to go first, I'll go first.
I
don't mind.
I'm not feeling confident, so it's just.
I'll go first.
No, because you already said it.
Okay.
So don't gaslight me.
All right, go.
I hate being gaslit. I've been gaslit before.
No, he's never been gaslit.
And it pisses me off, dude. You've never met a whore.
He's never been pissed.
You've never been a whore if you've never been gaslit. All right, let's go. Wait for green. Oh! 300, bro, I'm lagging.
You haven't been gaming enough.
No, I'm just lagging in the brain.
You haven't been gaming enough.
Okay, so
This guy's
I'm
going
to pass the mouse over to you. When you click left, it will turn red. Then you have to click again when it turns green. I got 307
You know the
milliseconds.
thing. You know what the problem is, though?
What?
I've been gaming.
I haven't. Yeah.
I've been gaming.
Well, I mean, you're a scumbag. You're a scumbag, Kyle. Do you know that?
I got him.
Kyle beat me by 20 milliseconds.
Yeah, I've been gaming. He has not been gaming.
All right.
It's-
Give me.
You
Let's
have
see.
to be
No.
gaming if you want your reflexes to be sharp,
Kyle,
like a knife.
be my guest.
What's your conspiracy today?
What do you mean? You just won. So you go first.
All right.
That's the way. No. I guess you're the winner, so you can choose. But like, I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on because I have some shit to talk about.
All right.
Okay. I spent a long time crafting this hat, by the way. Oh shit! Oh my god! Wait, hold on.
So today I'm going to tell you about Hollow Earth. All right.
Okay, no, fill me in. So wait, what do you mean by Hollow Earth? Like, what do you like? Hollow in what sense, dude? Hollow point?
Empty in the middle. Stuff can be inside if it wants. Okay. Nothing inside.
Okay.
Knock on it. Empty sounding.
So you're saying the core of the Earth is not molten lava?
Potentially.
It's actually something else.
I think it could be.
Okay, no, fill me.
So, hypothesized first by Plato. You know, remember the Greek guy?
No, I don't.
Well, he was very wealthy in ancient Greece, about 400-ish BCE. He hypothesized that the Earth could be hollow. And then in the 1600s, there was a mathematician. He did a lot of math. He was really good at numbers, and he said, hollow.
What mathematician?
Edmund Halley. Halley?
How did he calculate this though? Did he like do math
using
that, like,
numbers?
Well, wait, hold on though. Did he do some sort of math that told him like, yo, the Earth can't be solid?
He did some sort of math that told him that the Earth could have been hollow.
Okay.
Yep. And then in 1864, this theory was kind of introduced to pop culture through a book that I'm sure you're all familiar with. The book was called Journey to the Center of the Earth.
I've seen the movie.
Then it was made into multiple movies.
I've never
Right.
read the book. I've seen the
Right.
movie.
I also didn't read the book, but I have seen both of the movies. Great movies, bangers. So a lot of people think that the North and South poles could be entrances to this hollow Earth.
Why do you think that though?
Well,
There's no other entrances besides the North and South poles.
now
do you think?
there could be potentially. A lot of people think that like maybe the pyramids could be gateways to the hollow Earth.
That's a whole.
Like the pyramids in Egypt. There are some pyramids in South America. And then also apparently the closer you get to the North Pole, allegedly the water actually gets a little bit warmer at the very North Pole. And I do think that's interesting. This is just not working.
You're telling me. You're telling me, Kyle.
Oh, the glasses and everything. Holy moly.
I'm still believing in myself right now.
There was a prominent group in the late 1930s, early 1940s, a well-dressed group that showed tremendous interest in this theory. They thought perhaps this could be a good place to escape to. Some people think they went to Argentina. Some people think they just went to the center of the earth, journey
If
to the
he's
center
giving
of
up
the
on his
earth.
hat, I'm giving up on my hat.
I had to. It wasn't working. Now, similar theories appear in Norse mythology. Now, the name is a little bit Svartalfamir.
Give it your best effort.
Now, they believed that dwarves and advanced smiths lived in the center of the earth.
Can I ask a question about this theory?
Go ahead.
So, Hollow Earth is something that, like, even in video games, like Lord of the
Yes.
Rings and stuff,
Yes.
the dwarves come from Middle Earth, which is
Yes.
basically the same thing. Why do all the Middle Earth people have to be midgets?
Well,
Why can't they just be like guys?
now Norse mythology believed they were midgets, but also keep in mind, Norse people,
Are they racist?
Vikings. They're not racist. They're just 6'5" and up. So everyone to
Oh.
them looks like a midget. So perhaps they met someone that came from Hollow Earth that was of average height, but to them it was like a dwarf.
So, like, back in those days, would they just see a little person and they would just be like, holy shit,
That's a magic
you
man.
come from thousands of years of blacksmiths?
Yes. They'd be like, this has to be magic.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, how else do you explain it?
You can't really.
Those tiny little guys.
Then, Tibetan Buddhism believes that in the center of the earth lies Shambhala, the kingdom of enlightened beings.
So what is that? Is the kingdom of enlightened beings, is that something like, is that their heaven? Like, do you go there when you die, or who are the enlightened
Not
beings?
necessarily. They sort of think that it's a place where you can only gain entry once you've reached a certain point in the enlightenment phase. So you have to be sort of like in touch with yourself and nature.
So, like, in the way that, like, Nordic people, like, you ever play Skyrim?
Mm-hmm.
In the way that in Skyrim you go to Valhalla.
Right, exactly.
It's like
Exactly like
in
that.
Tibetan Buddhism, you go become a midget and mine gold nuggets in the center of the earth.
Well, yeah. So I don't know that the Tibetan monks think that there's like, mining going on. I think that's more of like the Norse mythology thing. But
I'm being racist.
right.
My bad.
But
Okay.
Tibetan monks think that that's for the enlightened beings of the world. So
Has anyone ever, like, gone to the North Pole or South Pole and tried to, like, look into this?
yes, in 1895 there was a man, Friedhof Hansen, went to explore the North Pole.
Sounds like a German man, huh?
It does sound like that, yes. So he reported actually flying past the pole. He said beyond the pole were his exact words. And he reported finding fantastic creatures, a lot of previously thought to be extinct species, and then advanced human civilizations there.
And he found it in the North Pole?
He said he flew beyond the North Pole.
What the fuck is beyond the North Pole?
Exactly. I don't know. So, yeah. Now, a lot of the history or theories surrounding the Hollow Earth theory all incorporate like advanced flying objects. A lot of people think that's where the UFOs come from, is they're just advanced civilizations inside like the core of the Earth that will sometimes come and visit or
So they
check
just
stuff
got
out.
like a launch pad in the middle of the Earth with a bunch of spaceships, and every now and then they're like, "Yo, those humans are dumb as fuck.
Well, yeah.
Let's just
I
go
mean,
send a frisbee up there."
Right. So they come check on us every now and again. And then even Isaac Newton once claimed that a hollow Earth could be possible, and we could potentially, depending on like the varying densities of the layers, we could still have the same gravitational pull if the Earth was layered and partially hollow, as opposed to solid like mainstream science.
I got a question to teach.
Uh-huh.
When do you think we'll like go there and like discover this for real? Like, when are we gonna send a team in and be like, "Yo, we're gonna dig to the center"?
Well, that's
discovered
going to be a
this.
tough one. It might even have to be like a Crackheads episode.
But didn't
because
bro
it's
do
really
it
hard
in
to get there.
1895 though?
Well, but yes. But, are you only going to take one guy's word for it? Or,
True.
because every government's pretty much outlawed the poles. You can't really just go to the North Pole or just go to the South Pole. So I think that's a little sketchy. I'd like to see it for myself.
That does make me wonder. Yeah, I mean, why has nobody gone to one of the poles and documented it? You
Right.
see YouTube videos. People go to Antarctica all the time.
Yeah.
Antarctica is not that rare of a thing, but the poles, people don't go to the North or South Pole. And like I've read online about all of these different global governments having military bases, all kind of surrounding the North or South Pole. And like, what are they doing there? What do you do with the base there? Do you just jack off all day?
Right.
They didn't build a military base under the snow just to do blow all day. Like, clearly they're
Yeah.
doing something in that hoe.
Yeah.
Who knows what, though? So what do you think, like, let's say one day you're given the opportunity. Someone calls you. They're like, Kyle, come to Middle Earth with us right now on some, like, Journey to the Center of the Earth shit.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
Absolutely.
You'd be a pioneer of
There
that
are
shit?
some people think that, saber-toothed tigers could still be alive.
You
down
might die
there.
of Earth AIDS.
I read somewhere that there have been recent findings of mammoths in Siberia that still had like warm blood. So they think they must have just crawled out of Middle Earth.
Like they found the mammoths frozen and they still had warm
I
blood?
think
or how'd
they were
find 'em?
actually not quite frozen, but the corpses still had warm blood inside of them. So they theorized that they couldn't have died very long ago.
Damn, imagine being a mammoth.
Yeah.
That's a crazy life.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to pay rent
No.
or like pay the plug or like pay taxes. You can just like
Yeah.
eat shit and die.
And then if like a tree gets in your way, you can just be like, get out of the way.
yeah, you can just smack that hoe over because you weigh 10,000 pounds.
Right. I like that. I like that.
As well. I like that as well. You know what else I like, Kyle?
What's up?
Where's my hat? It fell off my head 20 times. We're going to make it 21 times.
You kind of have like a Teletubby hat on
Oh. It
today.
just
Oh,
broke,
no.
didn't it?
It broke. Uh-oh. You lost the tip.
No.
Oh, no.
I'll flip this whole table over. I'll flip this popsicle stand, Kyle.
That'd be a mess.
I'll flip it.
That'd be a mess.
I'll flip it, dude. Say the word.
Don't do it.
He did.
No.
He didn't say the word. All right. Listen up, dude. Okay? Let me tell you something, Kyle. Do you think humanity has been around for thousands, if not millions of years?
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
Whoa.
Okay.
Me?
Let me tell you something. I think we are living in a simulation. I think humanity as a whole, our existence, our consciousness, is much newer than we are taught.
Wow.
Much newer.
Okay.
In school growing up, I remember, I don't know about you, but I remember I went to the Field Museum in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Huge museum with a bunch of sections dedicated to human history. They show these skulls of different humans and all this stuff, right? Even at the Smithsonian, they show these things.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they, below all these exhibits showing these ancient human bones, these ancient human weapons,
Mm-hmm.
they show the age of them. They say, we've carbon dated this. They say we've used our best historical methods and determined that this sample is 200,000 years old.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something that might blow your mind?
Yeah.
Carbon dating, which is the primary method used in identifying these old bones and these old items that they find, but specifically the bones, is only accurate up to 15,000 years ago. If a sample is 30,000 years old, the accuracy, like the percentage of how accurate it is, falls off a cliff
Wow.
past 15,000 years.
Okay.
So when you see a sample in a museum and it says, this is 1,000,000 years old, this is a Neanderthal skull,
They're just eyeballing it?
how do we have proof of that, Kyle? I'm going to ask you, how do we know that's true?
I think they're eyeballing it.
You think they're like a bag of bluff?
Yeah, I think
Like
they're
8 ball?
eyeballing it. I think
that
they're
looks
just
about right to me.
It's about a milli, 1.5 milli. You know?
Now, let me really pitch something to you that might blow your cranium wide open.
Okay.
Have you ever gotten, I do this all the time. I get super high and I sit down and I really overthink. Overthink a lot of things. One of the things I overthink is human language, right?
Ooh.
So how did humanity discover verbal communication? In the sense of like, when you really break it down and you think about it, one guy must have gotten super lit off the fucking shrooms he found in the rainforest and theorized a language, some sort of method of verbal communication. Obviously, the cavemen were probably like touching each other and like point like, you know?
Right,
But I'm talking like someone had to create the first language.
Right.
Someone had to start talking for the first time.
Right. They had.
How did that individual teach all these other people around him to speak? And how did that, even beyond that, even if he taught his little tribe or his little group of homies or whatever to speak, how did that spread beyond that into humanity as a whole? Where now, think about when someone gives birth to a baby. One of the first things you do before they can even walk is you start speaking to them to teach them how to talk.
Right.
It seems like almost language is something inherently built into humanity.
Yeah. Yeah.
How?
Well,
How did the first
we,
guy teach everybody?
I think part of our like pattern recognition is part of that. So like we use like association. So if every time you grab this cup and you're, then this cup eventually just becomes, and then every time if I'm in a grumpy mood and I'm just, you would eventually learn to just put this in my hand and be like, calm down, Mr. Kyle. And I'd say,
Okay.
So this cup would just be associated with, and maybe this would be
The way I imagine it is before they had words for it, they would probably just use gestures. That's what I imagine, right? Maybe,
right,
you know? But eventually that stopped and they started having a word for it.
right.
How, though? How did it become widespread enough to then humans intuitively are like, oh, we don't anymore?
Well,
That's
I think
rude now.
I think after so many grunts
That's
and
ghetto.
they had to get a little more sophisticated because there's a lot of things to name and label and give like word association to. So they had to think beyond the
Let me throw you another curveball on why I believe this conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Everyone talks about the simulation. Everyone's always like, we live in a simulation, but a lot of people just, I feel like, do it out of their ass. I do it because I just can't even put the pieces together in my brain of how evolution occurred among humanity and even bigger picture among other species. The widely accepted thing right now is that we evolved from monkeys.
Right.
But for some reason, as far as I'm aware, correct me if I'm wrong because I'm very fucked up, we haven't witnessed another species truly evolve in that sense into a new species, right? In the entire written and recorded history of humanity, which at this point is thousands of years. How does it become where evolution is the way we came to be, yet during our recorded lifetimes, we've never witnessed true evolution in the sense of like, where do humans come from? Like, for example, when you talk about evolution, it talks about long-term genetic mutations in the sense of like over generations, monkeys evolved to have these traits and eventually became humans. Why have we never witnessed anything like that?
Well, we've witnessed in species that have shorter lifespans, like frogs, for example. There are frogs in Florida that we've observed.
I've been to Florida.
Like pre-Hurricane Sandy, the frogs weren't as grippy. Now, after the hurricane...
Wait, no, stop. No, what do you mean by that?
I'm not even kidding.
What do you mean by the frogs not being as grippy?
After the hurricane,
I
all
like
the
it
frogs
grippy.
in Florida, the ones that survived, have way more grip in their hands so they can hold on to the trees longer and they'll survive more hurricanes. So, like, just in our lifetime, we've seen that frogs in Florida have gone from, like, they can hold on to the trees enough to climb the trees. Now they can hold on enough to, like, withstand hurricane.
Can I narrow it down
winds.
a little more?
Mhm.
When I imagine evolution, when I think of a monkey evolving to a human, how else would it occur but a monkey giving birth to a human? How else would it occur? How would a monkey become a human? How did the first if the theory of evolution is true, if we really came from that, how did a monkey become a human?
Maybe psychedelic mushrooms or something.
Like, imagine you
That's a good
just like
question.
come out of the womb and your mom is literally a chimpanzee, and so is your dad.
And you're just
and
Tarzan?
Like, you have to wake up and pay taxes, and your mom shits on the floor every day,
Well, he probably didn't
which
have
a lot of
taxes
people
yet.
with human moms still deal with. But like,
You think
That's-
the first human had taxes? I think it probably came a little bit later.
there's only two things guaranteed in life, Kyle: death and taxes. I think it's been guaranteed since the start because taxes are a system of the AI that controls us.
Oh.
I think there's some sort of like, in the way that the reason that I bring up this whole theory is because I really think this all adds to us being in a simulation,
Okay.
right? Evolution doesn't make sense. Evolution is the explanation. Language doesn't make sense when you really break it down. How do we just learn and understand this language? Who invented these languages? Who taught this to the rest of humanity? There had to be one guy, like, just based on everything we know about humanity, everything we know about like cells and everything, there must have been one guy who invented language and started spreading it through the rest of humanity, and then people started teaching it to their kids and everything. It doesn't make sense. I think we're born with that kind of knowledge because we're in a simulation.
How come we have so many different languages then?
Simulation, baby. And now, theoretically, we're thousands of years into this humanity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just a bunch of, originally the one language was the hardest thing to spread. Once you spread one language, you can make another because the concept of language is understood, right? That's how I view it. But even bigger than that, what I imagine, whenever I boot up my computer and I log into a game like The Sims, you ever played The Sims?
Yeah.
Who's not saying those guys aren't conscious? When my sim dies, what if that motherfucker really died? What if someone's on a computer in a different galaxy right now, on a different even plane of existence than we can comprehend, playing us right now? Dog, you might not even be fucking real, Kyle.
Whoa. Whoa.
He doesn't care at all. He doesn't give a fuck. Would it change your life? Like, what if? All right, let me switch it up. What if hypothetically someone came to you right now that had like fucking Jesus pulled up on the pod set right now, and he's like, "Dog, none of this is real." Would it change your day to day?
No.
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 You wouldn't change a single thing you're doing.
No.
Why?
I believe that one of my favorite quotes is that the time it takes between two eternities is a lifetime. So I believe that before you existed, you did not exist for an eternity. And then after you die, you cease to exist for yet another eternity. And that's a very long time on either end. And the human life on average is what? For dudes, 70 years. That's when you're thinking about two eternities. That's nothing. So for me, I kind of think, like...
You just shrug off an eternity. That's like kind of
Well, yeah, like
shit.
the human lifespan is so short that like, it's kind of insignificant anyway. Yeah. So yeah, no, I don't think it would make much of a difference for me.
So you just, if you learned you were in a simulation, you just wouldn't give a fuck.
No.
I'd start trying to break the boundaries of it. I would start tweaking, I'd start like breaking the drywall and shit, Like when I think of a schizophrenic guy who's out in the street butt naked, crashing out, breaking people's car windows, it's like, oh, that guy just understands this isn't real,
Yeah. Yeah. I
Maybe-
sort of already live like that. Like, I mean,
What do you mean by
I'm
that?
not like smashing things, but the way I live is kind of just, like almost like nothing really matters that much. Let's just see how we can let's see how it goes, like,
That is what you're doing with your car right now.
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Dude, can we go drive it off a cliff?
No.
Just bump me on that.
No.
Just bump me on that. All right, dude. He left me hanging on the show, dude. He won't drive his car off a cliff, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Kyle, I got to ask you something.
Yeah.
I've lately, I don't know if you relate to this or you've been doing this at all. I feel like I've been making my amends lately in the sense that, like, I feel bad about a lot of the shit I did when I was younger and we were fiends, and I've been
Yeah.
trying to make up for that. right?
Yeah.
You feel that way too?
For most of it, I don't necessarily feel bad. It's just that, like, you know, I think back on it a lot. Like, wow, we just didn't have a care in the world back then, you know? And
Well, I specifically feel bad because do you remember the time that me and my good friend Cody robbed our good mutual friend Isaiah for $10 to buy a 10 sack?
yeah.
You weren't there.
No, I don't
but I
think
know
I was
you know
there
about
for
it.
that, but I did hear the story. Yeah. Yeah.
So let me tell you the story again,
Mm-hmm.
just for in case you forgot a little bit of it.
Yeah,
So
give me a refresher on that
back when I was in high school, I pretty much had no moral compass. I would do whatever it took. Hypothetically, let's just play out a scenario. I'm 16 or 17 years old. I have no money left in my bank account. I'm bone sober, and I need to change that. There was pretty much nothing off limits for me.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing that would stop me from just acquiring $5 to $10,
Right.
which is all it took.
Right.
And when I came to that night, when I had nothing left, me and Cody were at a party together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had my mom's, or not my mom's, it was my dad's, I believe, Honda Accord.
Okay.
It was either way not my car. It was given to me by my parents. When I first turned 16, I was still like a good enough kid for my parents to trust me with a car.
Mm-hmm.
So they gifted me the Honda Accord. It was old. It had a lot of miles on it, but man, the wheels turn, baby.
Okay.
And you probably remember that car.
I do a little bit.
You remember
Was
that
at
car?
the
It was
house?
nice, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember
The
that.
two-door black Honda Accord coupe. It was, I think, I don't remember what year it was, but it was nice. We had the little radio attachment, the Bluetooth attachment that
It
plugged
was
into
like
the.
an 04, 06 or something like that.
Couldn't tell you
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah.
In this state of sobriety, far from sobriety, I couldn't tell you. But what matters is Isaiah hit me up and he wanted to buy some weed. And me and Cody were fiending. And at the time, I was much better friends with Cody than I was Isaiah. And I also had no moral compass. I want to make it clear, A, I feel awful about this. B, Isaiah did nothing wrong to deserve this. And C, we made amends and I paid him back years later. Once we started hanging out with him again in 2019.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
That's good.
But this was a couple years prior, I think 2016, if I remember correctly. And Isaiah hit me up to buy a 10 sack, and I was at this kind of, it wasn't even a full party. It was just like a function at someone's house. And I was with Cody. And I told Cody, because the whole night we had been talking between ourselves, like, man, we got to make some money tonight. Like, we're dry as fuck. We got nothing to get high.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we're like, the only reason we went to this house to like party was because other people would be there to match with us and throw in some weed so we wouldn't run out as fast.
Right. Right.
So I had my car and I told Isaiah, I said to him, listen, bro, I can't serve you right now, but my friend Cody can. He's going to come in my car. So I gave Cody the keys to my car and I jumped in the trunk.
Mm-hmm.
In my view, this is not an SUV.
The trunk of your own car.
This is a coupe. A Honda coupe. So
Right.
the trunk is enclosed. It's one of those trunks you open up and you close back. There's no air filtration or anything like that.
Like a kidnapping trunk.
And I basically kidnapped myself and I got in the trunk and Cody is driving over to this elementary school, this local elementary school where I told him to meet me. And I had given Cody Isaiah's phone number. I was like, listen, bro, you talk to him. Like, I'm going to pretend I'm not here.
Now, was this the elementary school I used to live by?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The one that we bought Xanax at on the playground pretty
Gotcha.
often. We
Gotcha.
met that girl there, but yeah, you remember that. So I had told our boy Isaiah, I was like, hey, my homie's driving my car. He has the weed. He's going to meet you there. I'm not there. Like, I'm not a part of this. I'm back at this. I'm too drunk to drive, so my friend's going to do it. The reason I did that is because I was setting this guy up, but I didn't want to, like,
Be affiliated.
involve myself.
Right.
So I figured if I made it look like Cody did it in my car, then we were good, and I would still get the $10. We'd split a 10 sack and smoke a blunt together, and everything was good. And I was just like, a lot of people will listen to this and like, wow, you did all that just for $10 for weed? You're a piece of shit. And it's like, yeah, it was at the time, but like.
Right.
I was the type of drug addict where I wasn't addicted to one drug. I was just addicted to being high.
Right.
I didn't really care what it was. Like, it didn't matter if it was weed or if it was Xans or if it was blow or if it was K. All that mattered was that I wasn't sober.
Right.
Because if I was sober, I wasn't going to enjoy my time. So Cody, mind you, I'm riding in the trunk. I'm sweating my ass off. He's got the AC blasting. He's got the AC on low. So low, it doesn't even read a number. Pulls into this elementary school parking lot. Isaiah pulls up. I don't know if it was behind him or next to him. I just heard all this happen. Cody's in the driver's seat. I'm in the trunk. He comes up to the driver's side window, and he hands Cody the $10. Literally just one singular $10 bill. And just like him and I had discussed, Cody takes the $10 bill, and he just floors it. He just drives away. We are doing like the equivalent of a bank heist for $10.
Yeah.
And once I feel him accelerate, you hear it, you feel it. I knew immediately we peeled off. I'm thinking to myself, man, we got $10 more. That's great news, right? Little did I know, Isaiah was not letting that $10 go without a fight.
Really?
Have you ever heard the story at all?
What?
Have we
Well,
done this before?
I have, but I didn't know that he like.
He
what
followed
did he do?
us.
Really?
So we pulled
In his own
out,
car? He chased?
Yes, in his car. So we pulled out of the parking lot of this elementary school, dipped through the neighborhood. So imagine, I'm going to try to use my fingers here to like show you where we drove. It's going to be a little confusing. Pulled out of the parking lot, drove straight up the street, turned right and shot all the way down until we got to the main road. Got to the main road and just floored it. The whole time, I can't see this, but I hear Isaiah following us. I hear the engine revving behind us, and I'm asking Cody, I'm like, yo, like, is everything good? He's like, yo, he's following us, bro. Like, I don't know, man. We might have to do some shit. He gets on the phone with his homie who works at the gas station. And he's like, yo, I might need you to come outside and fuck this guy up with me in the parking lot. I'm sitting there in the trunk, and I'm like, bro, I can't get out and fuck him up. He's going to know it was me, and like, I don't want to ruin my relations here. I was trying to be a neutral party at this point. We're driving up the road. Isaiah's spam calling my phone. This is way before we were friends too, so I didn't feel nearly as bad. We get to the gas station that I was talking about, where his homie's at. Once we pull in the gas station, our boy comes out of the gas station, and Isaiah doesn't pull in. He just kind of drives past. And we're like, oh shit, thank God, you know, $10 fucking dollars. We got $10.
We made it.
We went back to Cody's house. We brought a 10 sack of weed off, or we bought a 10 sack of weed off his brother with that $10. We went on that whole mission for $10. I remember years later, a couple years went by, I never saw Isaiah again. Never saw him. I thought nothing of it. I was like, this is never going to come up again. All of a sudden, you started hanging out with him. You were the one who brought him around our friend group.
Did I?
You started kicking it with him.
Nice.
And one day you called me. I remember this pretty well because it was the day that I had to apologize to him for it. Because you called me and you're like, yo, I'm hanging out with Isaiah. Like, you should come through. And it was a great proposition because I had no drugs. And you were offering to come through to, like, I think it was the garage. The garage that we, you know.
Mine or
No,
Bearded?
no. The Incel garage.
Got
the
it.
Incel garage. We won't say his name yet. That's for a different day. But we went over to this guy's garage who we went to a lot to get lit back in the day. And this guy was there. Isaiah's there. And I saw him for the first time since we stole his $10. After we got to the gas station, he was calling me all night. And I didn't answer any of his calls. He was like hitting me up. I just didn't answer any of his calls. And finally I saw him again. And pretty quickly it got brought up by him. Like, he came up and talked to me about it. And I was like, yeah, man, listen, bro, like, I'm super sorry about that. That was like peak Bartard phase. And I just had no discretion with what I was doing. And I ended up paying, I gave him $10 back, you know, which, if I remember correctly, he ended up throwing on a bag anyways. So it worked out the same. But that was like one of the only times I finessed one of our friends. You know, thank God he forgave me for it.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, I mean, I finessed a lot of other people. I did a lot of rough things for $10 to $20. It was never that rough, though.
Yeah.
You know, it was never that rough.
Do you remember when? Remember when I got?
Oh, this OG Diddy's hitting.
I got a ticket for vaping at school.
No.
Yeah. One day I was. It was like actually they pulled me.
Wait. What do you mean you got a ticket for vaping at school?
Yeah, I was.
Because we used to go to the bathroom. Oh shit!
Right.
I got it. We used to go to the bathroom. I knocked down all the sponsor stuff, man. Shout out our homies at 5.
Yeah, we were like pioneers of the bathroom vape break at the time.
I think it was less so pioneers and more so we were just in high school at the perfect time where vaping had just come out. Like back when we were early in high school, the vapes at the gas station were like cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like they looked like cigs and everything. It wasn't anything like the disposables these kids got now.
Right. And then it was box mods and we were blowing clouds in the bathroom. Yep.
Yes.
So that's actually when I got the ticket.
I don't look back at that period.
During like the box mod era when we were like blowing clouds everywhere. We used to smoke in the bathrooms all the time. Now there was this particular day I had also just I think somebody had said like, oh, no balls, you won't do it or something. And I had blown a cloud just into the main hallway at the school we were going to. And so when I got, it was after gym class, I was changing into, my regular clothes after gym. And the dean came and got me from the locker room. And so I was like, all right. Didn't even know exactly what it was about, but as soon as we got to the office, he mentioned vaping, and I assumed it was actually from like just vaping in the main hallway. It turns out actually it was from. Do you remember like the A wing at that school?
I barely do, but I do have to say before we get any further into the story, I really wish we had some of your old Snapchat stories archived.
I know.
Because Kyle, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. Vaping used to be so homosexual, and you were really good at it.
I was really good at it.
You were really good at it.
Yeah.
And I remember you used to literally go to vape competitions when we were in high school and like blow O's and do tricks.
Yeah, before I was even
juice.
18, like I couldn't even legally compete, but I would know like there were a couple vape shops where I knew either like the owners or I knew their children.
Yes.
So I was able to compete in some of these competitions when I was like 16, and I would just ruin everybody in these competitions.
You would do it at the lunch table, dude.
Yeah.
Like I'd be sitting there eating like my little lunch, and you just be blowing O's on my shit.
Yeah, I remember there was one day my stomach just dropped because I was hitting my vape at the lunch table, and I just blew this cloud across the lunchroom. And as I was exhaling, I like locked eyes with a lunch lady, and I was just like, "Fuck!" Like, I'm going to the office after this.
Well, dude,
Luckily,
we used to
she
snort
didn't say
Adderall
anything.
at lunch.
Yeah,
so
she
like,
didn't say a thing.
I remember our Adderall strategy. We would do it off the back of my phone. I would crush the pills up. I would take the fucking bill, put it over my iPhone, take the case off, put the bill over my phone, and I would just crush it with whatever the heaviest thing I had on me was.
Yep.
Then I'd scrape it up with my debit card. And we would do lines of Adderall
and Xanax
at lunch. Too. Like I remember the janitor, the lady would push the garbage bin around. Our lunch tables, the way it was set up was it was like a big circle, and the lady would go around the middle of the circle with the garbage bin. You remember that?
Yep.
And the garbage bin lady came by while we're railing Addie and just like never did anything about it.
Yeah, I would do Adderall, Xanax, whatever off the lunch
Dude,
table.
my old script was amazing, bro.
Yep.
I miss my old Adderall script.
Yeah. So this particular time, I had been just like any other day. I'd been vaping all over the school, and the main hallway was where I assumed they caught me. Turns out, no, it was the A wing, like the bathroom nobody ever uses, and that was kind of my downfall. I guess a teacher had just by chance gone in there like 30 minutes to an hour after I had, and they came out and said it smelled like mango ice cream or whatever. And so they went and told the dean, and they checked the cameras, and I was the only one in that bathroom like basically all day. So they just went and got me. They were like, "Were you vaping in the bathroom?" And I was like, "Yeah, whatever." I was 18 already, so I didn't think it was really a big deal. Well, apparently tobacco products on the school grounds is still a big deal in their eyes. So they only gave me a 1-day suspension. The dean was like,
that's pretty light, dude.
Well, I was pissed about it because he was like, since you were honest, I'm only giving you a 1-day suspension. But at the time, I already knew suspension was an excused absence. So you got, like, you couldn't lose credit on any schoolwork for it. And it was like I think it was like a Thursday. So had he given me the 3-day that he was originally going to, I would have had like a second spring break. But I was too honest, and he only gave me a 1-day. And then I got a ticket from the school officer.
I'm not going to lie, bro. For being in the school you were in, you got off pretty easy.
Yeah.
Because you were right on the threshold of being sent to the alternative school that I got sent to.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were both up to no good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you remember what your GPA was in junior year?
No. Like
I remember mine.
What was it?
Unfortunately. The only reason I remember it is because my guidance counselor pulled me out of accounting class, 7th period accounting. In my first semester of junior year, I remember this so vividly, bro. I've never felt my heart drop this way
I think
before.
I have my transcript.
She pulled me out and basically told me I was going to be a dumb retard forever. She fucking pulls me out of class, and she's like, listen, Nick, you have a 0.8 GPA. Our school can't have you any longer.
I think the lowest I got was a 1.3.
See, that's still, if anything over the 1, I think they were letting you stay.
The only reason I got over a 1 is because that year or that semester I had 2 gym classes and I had an A+ in both of them. But every other class I failed. Yeah.
You got an A+ in gym?
Twice.
I got a 30% in gym.
Gym, I always went hard for some reason.
Well, yeah, because you would snort my Adderall in the fucking locker room.
Yep.
And then I would just hit your vape.
Yeah.
So very different effects.
Yes.
You were amped out of your mind, and I would come down after 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember one time I did a bunch of your Adderall. And do you remember Ivan?
Yes,
he was doing push-ups in like BFS or IPF or whatever we had.
Dude, you know, he came out here like recently.
Did he?
He came out here to visit. We had a good time. Yeah.
Nice.
We had a very
I
good
miss
time.
that guy.
Yeah. We got fucked up, dude.
But yeah, I did like 200 push-ups on Adderall with Ivan. It was funny.
Yeah, I remember that gym class specifically. You would always like do all my Adderall and then go try, and then me and Isaiah, the person I just spoke about, would just fuck off for the whole period.
Yeah.
But that girl he ended up dating, we won't say her name, was in that gym class. That's how he
She was.
That's how he got tight with her. That gym class.
Yeah.
True love story.
Yeah.
You know? Before he met that other hoe at Mongolian barbecue who'd always snort all her blow and throw nothing. I remember her name. Listen, she's fucking lucky I don't say it.
Yes.
All right. Kyle.
We got
How you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good.
No, how you feeling right now? No,
good.
no, be straight up with me. The cameras are off. How you feeling right now?
I feel good.
What do you mean by good?
Well, a little drunk, a little high. I mean,
Do you want to change it?
change what?
How you feeling?
Like get a little more funked up? We could if you want. You want to?
You want to smoke some?
A little. Yeah.
Smoke some weed?
Yeah.
Okay. Kyle, why don't we take a toast of our OG Diddies?
OG Diddy toast.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think Diddy did to those people?
I think he just gave him massages. Just nice.
On the front or the
relaxing
back?
Massages. Back. Mostly, yeah.
That's respectful.
Yeah, I mean, what's he doing with all that baby oil? Just massages. Just a nice, innocent massage.
So you're a Diddy defender, per se.
I mean, charges were dropped, it seems like. So, free man. Innocent man.
I mean, the guy's not wrong, dude. The charges were dropped, and for those guys who just watched us stand up, I'm higher than I was when I stood up. So, ladies and gents, and Kyle included in the ladies and gents, because you're a gent and you're going to fall into that category, why don't we watch some clips, Kyle? Now, we have a wonderful selection of crackhead clips today, and what we're going to rate today is what is the greatest clip that we witness, okay? We have 1, 2, 3. We have a bunch, okay? We're not going to rate them, in order, but we're just going to pick. What is the greatest clip that we witnessed today, Kyle? First and foremost, we have something that's only labeled as the Bolo Rap. Let's see. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on.
A device that launches a high-speed
Oh, my God. Wait, where's the TV remote?
Kevlar cord designed to entangle a suspect's limbs before things spiral out of control.
Do it now. Get on the ground.
Wait, what do you mean, like a fishing net? Like they
Ebola.
just capture?
Ooh.
Bro, Imagine how demoralizing that feels. Like you're out
If it
there, you
hits ya.
feel like the man. You're all, a cop's coming after you. You're fucking raw. You're off like 2 grams of blow and like a bottle of whiskey, and they just fucking net your bitch ass.
Yeah,
They just bola you.
You think you can race a Dodge Charger with your feet, and then suddenly just a shoelace around your leg.
Also, I'd like to point out this looks like the Midwest.
It does.
Dead trees, dude.
It does.
Get on the ground.
Let's see.
Want me to pull up? Get on the ground.
She's not about to run.
Get on the ground.
He's not even running.
Wait, he's not even. He's just standing there.
Yeah, he's not even running.
He's just standing there.
Get on the ground. It's a bull rat.
Armed with a
That's
bolo
you,
wrap,
dude.
a
That's
device that
actually
launches
you
a
if
high-speed
you got bolo
Kevlar
wrap.
cord designed to entangle a suspect's limbs before things spiral out of control.
Oh, so it just restarted. It just restarted. He didn't even. She shot it at him, and he just took it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a pretty high power level, in my opinion. I would say so far, that's a good start to the list. That's like a high level crackhead.
Mm-hmm.
How do you just eat the net?
That was good.
How do you fight through the net?
And then talk shit about it.
Yeah, you just. That shit is gay as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing, dude.
Wow.
All right, no, next up. Zaza Court is all this is labeled as. Mind you, we don't choose these clips because seeing them before we film would be kind of lame. So we let Chris and Fish, our producers, choose the clips, and they label them however they please. So Zaza Court is the next clip. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Wait.
To you, man, you done put me in prison twice, man. All right, I've been on probation for like 30 years. You didn't have me.
This guy would sell us a mean 10-sack.
You would.
Like a really good 10-sack, bro.
And it
Our
would be a
$10
half
would be
gram.
hella. Bro, that $10 I stole from Isaiah would have been well spent with this dude.
On probation for 30 years, Your Honor. All right.
Whoa.
So, I mean, give me up off.
He's an OG. He just said he's been on probation for 30 years. He's smoking the blunt on Zoom. This guy doesn't care, dude.
Not at
This
all.
guy was trapping Cheetos on the cell block, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Probation, man. Like, I ain't did nothing. Like, I'm trying to do the best thing that I could, you know what I'm saying? Like, the kids don't deal with me no more. I mean, I'm trying. So,
The kids don't deal with me no more. I'm smoking blunts in the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
Fuck it, dude. Does this remind you of anyone we used to know? This guy who's like the subject of this court case right now?
A couple people. Yeah.
For sure. I feel like we've been to multiple cribs where this guy was probably in the bathroom taking these exact Zoom calls as
Yeah.
we're in the living room smoking blunts too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a job. So, what we going to do about this?
What are we going to do?
President remanded to Washington County Jail to serve
This
10 days.
judge, I'd like to highlight, his name is Cedric Benson. I watch a ton of his videos. This judge is one of my favorites because he puts up with no bullshit, bro. A lot of these other judges, they come on here and they give people second chances. Bro, this dude, Cedric, bald head boy on the right, he don't put up with shit, dude. If I walk in the courtroom and it's Cedric, I'm pleading guilty.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately.
Okay, Your Honor, look, man, I got to be straight up to you, man. You know,
Mind you, the entire time we're watching this clip, this guy has a blunt going in his bathroom. And he's also clearly, you can see the reason I say bathroom is because look at the shower hook behind him.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you that age and you can't even smoke a blunt in your living room?
Mm-hmm. Because he got kids. So this is how they don't have to deal with him no more.
True. I guess I'm maybe too intoxicated to recognize that part. I would flip the script. I would say, kids, go take a shower, all fucking however many of y'all.
Yep.
I got a Zoom court case in the living room and I'm smoking a wood.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off, kids. That's how I would handle it.
What
I'm
we
not gonna lie.
do?
This is a little less powerful than the Bowler Rap clip.
Yeah.
I think Bowler Rap is still winning. What do you say?
Slightly.
Okay. All right, let's go next. Michelin star jail food. Let's see it.
Well, out too, ain't no question.
Oh, dude, you know what I haven't tried it, but even before we watch this, there's a restaurant here in LA that sells prison food. Like
Really?
they make these like oh, I don't remember what they're called because I'm like tortillas or something. It's like, you know, when they wrap up the like corn wrap and they put the meat and the cheese in the middle.
Yeah.
Something like, it's not a taco, it's not a burrito, it's something in the middle of that. They make prison style ones of those, and there's a whole restaurant here that does that shit. They be arresting people, dude. $75 prison style pizza. Oh, that's like shit hash.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That is not pizza sauce.
Wait, what is that? I'm not even concerned about the sauce. What are they putting it on? What is that?
Pizza sauce is red, bro.
Listen, bro. I think you're tripping looking at the sauce right now, because what is that crust?
This is a disaster.
Brother, this is a bed
An
of maggots.
atrocity.
This is a bed of mealworms that they're putting
I got
on.
it. It's that $75, boy. This meat came through this this one. So what we do?
That guy's definitely on parole, dude.
They're so proud.
He's smoking a blunt. We had to blur his face, dude.
Where else in the world?
On Granny Song.
Off town. She's not from St. Louis.
They're from St. Louis. We just got some extra lore, Kyle. This is a St. Louis prison meal.
It's my word rain. See, that's how disrespectful. I want it. Stop. I want it all. Stop.
Oh, we got the honey coming in after what looks like mustard or something.
Yeah, I got it.
I still can't really tell what the crust is, though.
I have no
Like,
idea
what
what
is
any of these ingredients
they
are.
clearly they use some sort of chips and they crushed up something in there, but like, what's the crust? What is the
I
base?
see no pizza ingredients.
I'll make one up.
That might be ranch, I think.
It's like
What's up,
90%
baby?
sauce.
Wow.
Is there something
All
on?
right, if you're in prison though, what
None
other
of
choice
them
do you
are
have?
Pizza sauce.
Like, they don't got pizza sauce in prison.
They got every other sauce in the book, apparently.
yeah,
yes,
apparently.
On the floor.
Everything but
Bro, it looks
pizza
like we just
sauce.
walked out of Jet's Pizza off two Zans, dude. They got the box they're posting up for pictures with it, dude. It's not even the Detroit style pizza.
Wow.
$75 as well? Lock them back up for that price, dude.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
that's an atrocity.
$75. Once again, Bowler Wrap is still the GOAT.
Still
Okay,
supreme.
that's still the number one crackhead clip. Let's see, next up. This is only labeled as the Walmart Breast Freakout. What is this?
Try to get my medication. They won't give
Wait,
me
whoa,
my
whoa,
medication.
we're already like halfway through this. Hold on. We're at the Walmart pharmacy,
We
baby.
gotta get her medication.
Have you ever been to a Walmart pharmacy, Kyle?
I've been there. Yeah.
This is almost exclusively utilized by people that are here to pick up Xanax and abuse it.
Yeah, pretty
And
much. Yeah.
your great grandmother. That's the
Yeah.
only, those are the two sides of the Walmart pharmacy customer base. Police were called on this woman who apparently tried to jump the Walmart pharmacy counter. Okay.
Naturally.
Chick in the blue right there. Oh!
Yeah, that's the culprit.
Oh, she threw all her shit down. She picked up every receipt that she's acquired for the past month and she said, fuck it, dude. Fuck
Yep.
that shit. I'm out of here. Some little thick shit, bro.
Yep.
6 shots. 6 shots. I'm cradling her tummy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't do. Oh!
Hands. Yep.
Taser. Oh my God, taser. Taser right now. Shoot her.
You fucking touching me. You fucking touching me. You just breast me. You just touched my fucking breast.
Dude, just touch my fucking breast. Mind you, she touched him first.
She did. She
Try
did
to get
deserve
my
it.
medication. They
She
won't give
didn't
me
get her
my
medication.
Pull my shirt up.
What do you think her meds are?
Pull
Vans.
my shirt up. I want my shit. Can you get my stuff?
Dude, you know, I feel like
It's either that or
the
painkillers.
memes about like old women taking Xans are all fun and games until you get a little older and you realize all the old women really are taking
No,
Xans.
it's real. It's real. It's real.
It's real, dude. My whole mother's friend group, everybody, bro.
Yep.
They're all, dude, an old Caucasian woman loves nothing more than Xanax and
And
barefoot bubbly.
Yep. Yep.
That's
Yep.
all they need, bro.
Trying to get my fucking medication.
She had the Yiddies out for a minute.
Going off I got one. One
more. That's it. You get a rest if you're on. Yeah, I'll get it started.
Yeah.
You fucking touching my breast, so I bit you.
okay.
Damn, who is she? She's undercover. She's got the little badge on, bro. That's the Walmart fucking special agent. Are you kidding me? You look at her in the aisle. You look over at her. She got the pink shirt tucked into her pants. She got the yellow backpack. You look over. You're like, oh, shorty's special needs. Like, we're good, bro. Let's start stealing.
Yep.
Little do you
Special
know,
needs,
that's the
surprise
feds.
special forces.
That's yeah.
Got you.
Little do you know, dog. She's locked in.
I'm trying to get my medication. It's been going on for 2 fucking months.
We still haven't heard what medication.
I was on the phone with them trying to get
And Shorty here's not putting up with it at all. She doesn't give a fuck, dude. Medication.
She broke her cover. She broke her cover for this.
My glasses are off. I'm washing them, so you
she's,
take the lead.
she's
What does
still
that say?
open carry.
Wait, what does that say? Whoa. Wait, I washed my glasses for apparently at the worst moment. Wait, what are you talking about? The officer was bleeding on the forehead after the altercation. Oh! He got cracked!
She must have scratched him.
Well, you saw when she went down, she clearly put up a fight. Like, he
did.
tackled her over the line.
She was
with the
resisting.
little rope over the line. I mean, clearly there was a fight.
Why is he touching me?
Because you're in custody now. It's over. You don't have a say.
He touch me.
You don't have a
Nails,
say.
I'm
He does not-
thinking.
I don't have to-
Yeah, I'm thinking she was clawing at him, dude.
Medication.
Peeling his skin.
You know what that means. I was
Take a picture
throwing
for
fit
evidence.
because My insurance, they won't give me my fucking meds. I was trying to...
They won't give me my fucking man.
There they go with the lie.
I'm going to skip ahead just a moment to see
My God, I was on the
how
phone
do they
with my
take her out of
insurance
here.
company.
Is she
I had the number
compliant
for
or
the
no?
person that I talked to yesterday,
Absolutely.
saying that
Still
it's
sitting in the chair yelling at them.
What caused that? We were fighting. She either bit me or scratched
Whoa,
me.
wait.
It's definitely a scratch.
She did all this at fucking 1:30 p.m.?
Mm-hmm.
That's a
It's
true
Walmart,
fiend, dude. That's a true fiend,
Walmart
dude.
culture.
Have you ever witnessed someone get arrested at Walmart? That's my first major arrest was Walmart.
No, I don't think so. I've seen some crash outs at Walmart. I've even been a crash out at Walmart.
What did you do? What do you mean?
It was right after COVID when all of the you could order anything online and they'd deliver anything. So even Walmart would just deliver to your door.
That sounds so sweet. How would
There
you
was
crash
this
out about
lady
that?
in front of me in line. I swear she took like 2 hours. She was just fat. That's it. But she had one of those scooter carts,
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with fat people?
Nothing normally. But this lady in particular, she had
That's
one
right.
of those scooter carts. She had a mountain of items, so much merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
But she wouldn't personally get out of the cart to put any on
Oh,
the
she
conveyor
wanted
belt.
one of the employees to like scan all her shit for her?
And I'm sure you've been to Walmart. They don't have
Of
a
course.
million employees. At
They
the
got
front.
one register open and all the
Right.
rest is self-checkout.
So we're
yeah.
all sitting there in line for like an hour and a half, and this poor employee is going back and forth between the cart. He has to go to the cart, grab 1 or 2 items, scan them, back to the cart, and she's got like hundreds of items. Finally, I crashed out and started screaming about how she should have just ordered from home and had it delivered.
Really?
Like, yeah.
What did you say? Do you remember? Like,
I don't remember
reenact it
in
to me.
particular. It was like 2019 or 2020.
All right,
but,
can we play pretend really fast?
uh-huh.
I'm a fat ass bitch, and I'm in a little scooter, and I got 150 items in my cart.
Mm-hmm.
I get some help over here,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
And you're behind me, and
Yeah.
you have to wait until I finish to get next.
Yeah, I was
What
with
are you
my
gonna say to
I was
me?
with my dad and my sisters too. I crashed out. I was like, "Yo, contact delivery or contactless delivery is a fucking option. You should be taking advantage of that." And yeah, like
You're not a confrontational guy
no,
either.
No, I was losing my patience bad, and I had to my dad was like, "All right, just go outside, go outside." So I had to, I had to go outside, hit my vape a couple times, calm down. You
had to get calmed down real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
What happened with the woman? Like,
The cashier didn't even acknowledge it. He seemed like he was with it, like I understand, but also I'm not going to say anything because I'd get
he could
fired
lose
if
his
I
job.
Right, yeah.
Mhm.
So I think he was with it, but he wasn't saying anything. But also everybody behind me in line kind of had the same vibe. Like they were definitely feeling the same frustration. They just weren't saying anything.
no one
about
tried
it.
to stop you,
Right.
or anything.
No,
You were the
no.
voice of the people that day.
I believe so.
Good
Yeah.
job, Kyle.
Yeah.
Listen, fat people in scooters buying 150 items at Walmart maybe should just go on Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and using the scooters just getting it's the problem's getting worse, man.
Do you think she needed the scooter or no?
I mean, it probably at the point she was, but if she never grabbed the scooter to begin with, maybe not, you know? I'm sure she had one of those stupid. Oh, she also, like, at the end, she's like, I also need you to come load this into my car. I think that might have done it. I think I was like, yo, he's getting paid minimum wage. He's not doing that shit. We're all waiting in line. You know, like, yeah, nah. Yeah, it was in the middle of winter. She wanted him to go, like, load her car for her. Nah,
They will
dude.
do that shit at Walmart.
That guy did not. I made sure of it.
Oh, he said no?
I said no. I was like, fuck you. He's by
damn, you
himself. We're all
intervened.
waiting. Yeah, nah.
You looked at that woman and you said, you're not fat and
Yeah,
crippled
if
enough,
you need
bitch.
that extra service, order that shit online. Get the contactless delivery that everybody's pushing on you for COVID anyway. You know,
You're a
so-
real, like, you know, kind of pillar of society in that scenario.
that day.
You're a real pillar of society in that scenario, Kyle.
Yeah, but I was also just another Walmart crash out that day as
I
well.
feel like Walmart just brings it out of people.
It does.
It's a
It
desolate,
does.
derelict environment, dude. You walk in, it's just gray shelves everywhere, gray floor. And then you get to the line, there's 5 people that smoke meth 5 times a day right in front of you.
Yep.
And they're all in fucking fat people carts. And like, listen, I'm a fat guy, bro, but I still judge those individuals.
They look like they've never had water, only Monster Energy.
Yes,
You know? Like
yes.
those types of people.
Yes. I think I commend you.
What's for breakfast? Marlboro Red? Like, oh my God.
Nothing wrong with that. But if breakfast is McDonald's, then we got a problem.
I like McDonald's.
Marbrad, this is America, dude. There's probably 50 fucking million citizens in this country that wake up with a Marbrad every day.
Yeah.
And that's our American right, dude.
Yeah.
It should be our American right to wake up with 50 of whatever the other substance we want, you know, but we can't do that.
Yeah.
Because this is America and it's kind of fucked up, you know?
Yeah.
Next up on the clip list, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I don't know about you, but I think even after that, Bowler Rap is still our best clip.
I agree.
Because
Yeah,
that man
definitely.
just stood still and completely thugged through
Yeah.
a police-grade restraining mechanism.
Unfazed and then talked shit about it afterwards.
He
That's a
didn't
champion.
swing on Shorty. He
Nope.
didn't get violent. He just said,
Nope.
yo, that's some pussy shit.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? All right, let's see a fucked up getaway car. Our first police chase of the day, potentially. Let's see. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
A motor. Dude, before we even start this, can I be honest? I wish motorcycles were banned nationwide.
Yeah.
Because here in California, motorcycle riders have the right to lane split.
They have all
Which-
the rights. It's so annoying.
On paper, it doesn't seem very irritating, but when you're sitting in traffic and there's some dude on a Harley and he just
Spawns in next to you.
he looks like he just came from a Diddy party
Mm-hmm.
and he's splitting the lane, driving past you, blaring his music. And they always use these hand motions like they're directing
Right,
traffic as if
right.
they have some sort of authority. They're like,
Right.
get,
As
get
if
over.
they can just be like, get the fuck out of the way.
They
you know?
have fucking diplomatic immunity, bro. They're driving up the median.
Right.
Get over. Get
Right.
over it. Buddy,
Right.
let me catch you in a Purge movie.
Bro.
I'll fucking shoot you
A brake
dead.
check and you'll never
Okay.
walk again. And you're
I'll
being like
fucking- I
that
swear
right
to God,
now?
I'll pop my
Come
door open
on,
and kill you,
brother.
dude. I don't
Come
care.
on.
Let's take a look, however, at this bike rider right here.
Hey.
Whoa,
What
whoa!
the f is happening?
That's me during my DUI.
Just wait. Don't go anywhere. Dude, you're bleeding. You're bleeding.
We over the median. Fuck it. We're gone.
Call 911. Hey, I just watched a car crash on the main road, and now he's running. He didn't crash into someone. Okay, now he's finally pulling over.
Yo, all right. Can I be up front? If this guy didn't crash into anybody and you're like following him and calling the cops, you're doing a little too much.
Yeah.
And that's as someone who is very against DUIs. Like, you're
Yeah.
still doing a little much. Dude.
I
You're
see
not
the
feds.
concern is that he's going to hit somebody else, but
To be
yeah,
fair, look at his elbow,
I mean,
bro. This guy's
right.
actually bleeding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like his car's a boomerang now, dude.
Yeah, but you just like smashed your car. You are gushing blood from your forehead.
Oh my, he's actually leaking, dude.
Yeah.
No
you can't
problem,
just-
dude. It's just a light leakage. It's no problem. I get this every day, dude. Migraines.
Go. You're.
Or I will lose my life forever.
I will lose my life forever.
Do not
You gotta
care.
stop, dude.
I will be okay.
I know, but you're bleeding from your head and your car is
Oh, he's
total.
DUI.
That way I will be okay.
I don't care.
His car probably is totaled. Honestly, I mean, not probably. Yeah, I mean that thing's done. Imagine the frame of that car, right below his driver's side wheel. This guy's cooked.
Dude, I can't just let that go.
You gotta let me go.
I can't.
This dude's
The
so
business
drunk, he
in front
probably
of me
thinks this guy is the feds.
Yeah.
He's like, bro, you gotta let me go, dude.
Is Bebop and Bundles. I do not. Well, he's running
Bebop
again.
and Bundles.
Wow.
And it ends there. Wait, where is Bebop and Bundles? Let's look up the DUI laws there. Hold on. Sorry, I just gotta. Bebop and Bundles. Lacrosse. Oh my God. Wisconsin
Yeah.
DUI is basically illegal, dude. Let me show you something crazy. Do you know the DUI laws in Wisconsin?
Well, unless he's done it 10 times. Because you did mention again.
do you know the local DUI laws there?
No.
So, first offense DUI is actually not a crime. Wisconsin, first time DUI. Let me type this in. So, this
Traffic
is one of only a few
violation.
states. Your
Not a
first time
criminal charge.
DUI in the state of Wisconsin is not illegal. It's not a criminal charge. It is a civil. It is a traffic violation.
$150 to $300 fine.
Bro, it's the same thing as running a red light.
Wow.
In the state of Wisconsin. You know what other state is like this? There's probably many more. I'm not aware. But you know what other state is like this?
You never
North
drive again.
Carolina.
Oh, really?
There's a few states across the country where your first DUI is damn near legal, bro. It's unbelievable. Like me, listen, bro, I have a DUI, okay? I genuinely am saying this. I feel a significant amount of guilt about my DUI. I feel bad about it because as someone now who has the resources to Uber whenever I'm drunk, I look back at it and it's like, bro, I totally had $20 in my bank account back then. I chose not to drive, or I chose not to Uber.
Yeah.
I chose not to. I was going to Wendy's. It's like I could have used Uber Eats. I could have Ubered there and back, no matter what it was. I could have done it a different way, and I didn't. But in states like this, where your first charge is literally a ticket,
Yeah.
what discourages you from drunk driving? I feel like this almost encourages it, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
It's like, yo, boys,
$150 fine is
first
like
time, $150.
it's like a speeding ticket.
And they don't even revoke your license.
no.
I remember one time I spoke about this in a live stream, and I had a bunch of commenters who were from the state of Wisconsin. Quite a few of them had DUIs, which, I mean, listen, you guys watching this podcast, you're the prime, like, study group, focus group for, like, yo, who's got a Dewey? Let's talk about it. And it's not a criminal offense, dude. I think.
This one's mine.
Are you sure?
This one's empty. That's yours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine. Yeah, that's gotta be yours then. But that's kind of f***ed up, isn't it? What do you think? Like, what do you think should happen to someone who gets a first time DUI?
I would say suspended license. First time, maybe.
Should we shoot him?
No, but first time, I would say suspend their license for like, I don't know, 3 months or something. Probably good enough.
Illinois, it's a year.
Is it first time? That's crazy.
I think it's pretty legit.
I would say 3 to 6 months is probably good.
I mean, I would even go as far as to say, like, getting a DUI radicalized me about DUIs. Because when I went to I had to do traffic school for my DUI.
Mm-hmm.
And I went, and I remember going to class with all these other kids, and it was like, yo, like, I legitimately felt bad about my DUI and, like, was trying to, like, go through this, like, traffic school is a loose term. We hopped on a Zoom call because it was COVID. We hopped on a Zoom call and, like, shot the shit for 45 minutes and watched a YouTube video that, like, teacher would pull up, right? But even then, it was like the other kids in there were just joking around and shooting the shit. And it's like, yo, these guys are for sure all going to get Deweys again. And they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And that, going through that experience really, like, legit radicalized me, dude. It made me like, wow, everyone who gets a DUI should probably get in a lot of trouble. You know? Because, like, it's fucked in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked in my opinion.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. And more importantly, you're endangering other people that did not make that decision.
Yes. Like, there's so many other drug-related crimes you could do. Like, public intoxication, that shouldn't be a crime.
Right.
This is America. If I
Right.
want to go outside on my lawn and smoke crack and jack off, this is America, and I'm going to fucking do it.
Because you're not
okay?
affecting anybody else.
But if I hop in the whip and do that,
right.
take me to prison.
Right. And then some kid that's never touched a drug in their whole life, and they're 18 with a scholarship, and then you like ruin that. That's a problem.
Yes. Major
That's no
problem.
good.
Major problem.
Yeah.
So Kyle, outside of all these clips, or not, I don't know why I said outside, actually. That word has nothing to do with it, but I ask you. Out of all these clips we've seen all 5 clips now. Fucked up getaway car, Walmart freak out, Michelin star jail food, Zaza Court, bowl of rap. What would you say is the greatest clip we've seen today?
Still the bowl of rap.
Really?
Yeah, that guy unfazed entirely, and the cop didn't know what to do. I mean,
I think
just the fact that she was bowler rapping a man that wasn't even running away.
I think that's the real like alpha male build.
Right.
It's like if you're in a police encounter, what is the absolute most dominant way to handle it? Probably just
Call him
simply
a
deny
pussy.
it.
Yeah.
Just deny it.
Yeah.
Just spread your hands, T-pose real quick, and take that shit.
T-pose to assert dominance.
I've
That's
seen
what
people
he did,
that have
and I
smoked
appreciate
PCP
it.
do that with tasers, but
Yep.
like I've never seen someone just eat a bowl of wrap.
Right.
Which is insane. So bowl of wrap, I'm saying is first place. If you had to pick a second place, what are you picking? Out of the ones that you watched.
Honestly, second place for me would be the guy hitting the blunt in the middle of his
Zoom court?
His Zoom court. Yeah.
That
call.
was a banger
That
clip.
was insane.
That was a
Yeah.
banger clip.
Yeah.
Would you ever do that?
I've smoked before a Zoom court case. I have not smoked during. That's bananas. I've never even considered that. No.
I showed up pretty fucked up to my probation hearings before I got put on probo when I was still a senior in high school.
Yeah.
But still never anything like that.
Yeah, no.
That's
that was
next
insane.
level.
That was
That's
insane.
like, okay, you got nothing to lose, buddy.
Yeah.
Jail might be even nicer than your crib.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We're in that bitch. Speaking of, fuck it. We just cooked up Crackheads episode 4. Kyle, I'm going to let you take this outro away. What do you have to say to the people at the end of Crackheads episode 4?
Well, thank you guys, of course, for viewing again. Drop a subscribe, and we drop every Monday, yeah?
That's right,
We
yeah.
upload every Monday. So subscribe and catch us on the next Monday.
If you haven't subbed to the Crackheads channel yet, if you haven't dropped a like on this video, if you haven't dropped a comment on this video, I think you're get fucked, honestly. You're tripping. But if you have done all that, you must be a pretty smart individual. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for dropping a like. Thank you all for dropping a comment. Thank you all for supporting the show. Crackheads episode number 4. I'm not going to lie. We're never going to get this drunk before an episode again. Because if you couldn't tell already, we got way too drunk before this. We pre-gamed way too hard and ruined our day. So thank you all for watching. Drop a like. I'm probably going to go throw up now.
Thank you, guys. Peace.
See ya.